It's TheO the Optimist, and you are continuing on the Fool's Journey. Traveling on his way, the Fool first encounters a magician. Skillful, confident, a powerful magist with the infinite has a halo floating above his head. The magician mesmerizes the Fool. When asked, the Fool hands over his bundled pack and stick to the magician. Raising his hand to heaven, pointing his finger to earth, the magician calls on all powers. Magically, the cloth of the pack unfolds upon the table, revealing its contents. To the Fool's eyes, it's as if the magician has created the future with a word. All the possibilities are laid out, all the directions he can take. The cool, airy sword of intellect and communication, the fiery wand of passions and ambition, the overflowing chalice of love and emotions, the solid pinnacle of work, possessions, and body. With these tools, the Fool can create anything, making anything of his life. But here's the question: did the magician create the tools, or were they already in the pack? Only the magician knows, and on this mystery our eloquent mage refuses to say a word. The magician is all about power. It is about having the tools to make and create the things that you want to create with your life. When we go on this journey, the magician says, you know what? You're going on this journey. You should take some things with you before you go. And so he hands us the tools with the pentacles to help deal with the physical things in our lives. To make it understand, the pentacles represent the physical aspects of our lives, the things that we that are uh, physical that we need. Sorry, redundant, but like the cups represent the emotional aspect of life. The swords represent the mental aspects of life, and the wands represent the creative aspects of life. And so, at this point in the journey, the magician says, "Hey, you're going to need these tools. Take these with you. You now have the power to create the things that you're going to need on your journey." And so these are, again, I'm using the same. I'm trying to be consistent as well, but you get three different interpretations of the magician, and across all three interpretations there is the layout of those tools. You know, the chalice, the sword, the wand, and the pentacle. Um, and again, sometimes these astrological the like with the astrological associations a little more prominent on the left, because you actually have Mercury in the background, and Mercury is the astrological association with the magician. And Mercury, from my understanding of astrology, correct me if I'm wrong, that's like the planet of communication. And so anyway, but the magician is about power. It's about the power, conscious awareness, and having the almost the magic of making things happen. But it's not quite brought into thought. This is more potential. This is more potential. And so anyway, so in your journal, um, mission control, or the magician controls conscious awareness. So in your journal, write down how you felt when you were in complete control. And I feel like control, in hindsight, I feel like control is kind of a strong word. Control kind of happens later on with like the chariot. It's almost, I mean, there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential with that. It's like having the tools to take on a task. It's like that feeling that you get right before you've started to do something that you're real excited to do. You know what I mean? Like, and so that would be in your journal. I think it would be better to kind of reflect on a time when you were ready to start on a project. Like construction is another word that often comes when people are talking about the magician. So those are some additional things to think about there. So the magician's about power. He's about conscious awareness. He's about giving you the tools that you need to move forward in a situation. He is about action. You know, it's a very masculine force. It's a very movement force, and those are the energies that come with the magician. So thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.